What's up? What's up? What's up, folks? I'm finally back. Welcome back. What's up, folks? What's up? Arco Lesher, Jules, Coco 88, Ebony Don't Care One. What's good? Oh. Welcome to the live, folks. And yes, as you can see, I'm back home. So what's good? Who this?
Yo, what's up?
What up, dog?
I got a question.
Yeah.
Is it illegal to bring a speaker to a high school baseball game?
I don't know.
Because, because my old high school I went to, Minnesota, in Jackson, they're the racist school. And so I'm going to bring my speaker tomorrow to the baseball game, right?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like, every time the Worthington baseball team comes up in the hole, and like if they have a battery coming, they don't even play a walk up song for them. Because they're
But
because they, and plus my old high school I went to, I dropped out because they cheated a lot, and they didn't even take steroids test for
all
football,
right.
track,
Well,
or baseball.
let me let you go, brother. Nice talking to you, though.
Yeah, nice. Thank you for that. Thank you for
No,
letting me know.
no problem, though. All right, I thought that was a battle, but I guess he just wanted to tell me about his experience at his baseball game. So that was what's up. But anyways, what's up, guys? What's up, user from North Carolina? Uh my apologies for. Well, it's only a couple of y'all in here, but for the people that's in here, my apology for disappearing from TikTok for a while. But if you haven't seen, if you've been if you've been tracking or keeping up with me, as you can see, I have been gone out of town for a while. So I hadn't been able to get on TikTok and do what I do and battle and do whatever. But I'm back now. It was a fun trip, but it was a long drive, and it took a lot out of me, Jack. That was the longest drive 21 hours. 21 hours. That's a long drive. Especially when you drive it straight. You see the bags under my eyes, that means I'm tired, Jack. So I just woke up from a little nap, and I said, it's time to get back to it. Now it's time to get back to business. But it was cool, though. It was cool going through all them different states and meeting all them, seeing all the different scenery and all that. You still single, or yeah, I'm still single. See, here goes somebody talking about you still mess with jailbirds. I'm about to block you. I'm gonna let it slide this time, but asking me stuff like that. What up, Jeff? But anyways, so what up, Jeff? Shout out to Jeff from Anissa and Jeff. Thank you, Diva, for sending me the It ain't fucking true, Taylor gang. See, you finna make me block you. The last inmate I was with was Lindsay, which was 2022. So I don't know why y'all keep following. Just because I was on Love After Lockup for 3 seasons don't mean that's all I talk to. Lord Jesus Christ. Let me just block you. I ain't even finna get. triggered this early on in my life. Don't even make sense. So bye, Taylor Gang. I thought you was cool. Talking about you better be lucky I just seen that, because I sure was getting ready to block you. But anyways, about the weekend or about the trip. So I took a little trip to Houston, Texas, which sparked a load of controversy on my Facebook. Let me just say that. At least on my Facebook, not so much on my other platforms, but Facebook. See, because here's the thing. Obviously, bye, John Doe. Your mama, bitch. There. Anyways. Obviously, because I can't go to work until September. Let me just make something clear for the people in the back, for the people in the cheap seats that don't seem to understand or don't seem to comprehend certain things. What's up, Rachel? They don't seem to comprehend certain things. Just because I'm out of work right now doesn't mean that I'm unemployed. It means that I got hurt and I got too many restrictions on me, which means I can't go back to work until September. It means I'm still employed. It means I just can't go back to work right now. It means I got the same job I done had for 8 years and I still get paid every week. It's just a fraction of what I normally make. And the only reason why I'm bringing that up right now is because evidently people just automatically assume, because I'm out of work right now, that I just ain't supposed to go nowhere, evidently. Or because I started a GoFundMe way back in the beginning of March, that I'm just broke and homeless and ain't supposed to go nowhere. I'm just addressing the mess on my Facebook, because Lord have mercy. I created a GoFundMe in the beginning of March because I had first went out of work. So I knew I wasn't going to be collecting my little short-term stuff for a minute. So it took care of me for all of a few weeks. And then I created a second one in the beginning of April, actually. Because obviously I got something coming up where I need representation, and representation ain't free. Or it ain't cheap anyways. So I utilized my platform. So I guess, and that it only equivalated that second one to about $155, which between that and me being here on TikTok and me donating plasma every 2 weeks and OnlyFans and the short-term disability that I do get from my job, once again, from my job. And yeah, I'm monetized on TikTok. And also I'm a veteran, which means I get a check every month for the rest of my life. So all that combined took care of what I needed to take care of before I went off to this trip. So then I was able to go do what I needed to do as far as that baby shower goes. And let me just say, man, I'm so glad I went there, because I wouldn't have missed that for the world. I swear I wouldn't have missed it for the world. So originally, it wasn't supposed to just be me there. It was supposed to be me and my baby mama and the dog. Obviously, that didn't work out because we didn't work out. But I had known about that baby shower or that baby since way before I was single. What's up, Ashley Benjamin? I don't see it. You keep on saying I ignore you, but I don't see it. Hold up. Well, I got somebody here.
Hi,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Where are you from?
I'm from the United States, Virginia. Where you from?
I'm from China.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
I haven't been to China, but I've been to Taiwan, where they speak Chinese.
but Taiwan is in China.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a country. Well, it's all in
No, it's
Asia.
not a country.
Taiwan is a country.
Taiwan is not a country.
What is it then?
Wait, Taiwan for you is a country.
Yeah,
Who said this?
that's what it is over here. It's a country on the continent of Asia.
Who said?
That's what it is.
No, it's not at all. Taiwan is
Thank you. I
in
burned all my
China.
broccoli for the donuts. What'd you say?
It's a province in China, Taiwan.
Oh, you guys call it provinces?
Yeah, province. Yeah,
Oh,
like Hong Kong.
oh, see? To us, Hong Kong is a city in China.
Oh yeah, it's a city to
And
us.
then Taiwan is a country by itself.
What?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Hi KY.
Oh, that's how it is here.
No, it's not. It's
Thank you,
not, guys.
Shayla,
Come on,
for the
tell
for the
him.
gummy bear. No, that's how it is in the United States. Maybe not there, but over in the States, that's how we look at it. You got some
I
nice eyes,
disagree.
though.
I'm Chinese. I know better than you. You are a foreigner. It's our country. It's our city.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
you know better
And
than
they're
me.
Chinese. Yeah, they're Chinese. They speak Chinese.
Hi, I am Mahapet.
Thank you,
But
Melissa, for the golden boxing gloves. Well, she knows
yeah,
better
but
than
you're
me.
cool.
I'm not, you know what I'm saying? So,
It's cool. It's cool. Just like it's just,
thank you,
I'm
thank you, thank
surprised
you.
when you said that.
You
Cool.
got some
So,
pretty.
which city? Which city you are?
Hi, I
I'm
am
in Newport
Mahapet.
News. I'm in Newport News,
Cool.
Virginia.
Cool.
See, we have states over here. We don't have countries. The United States
Yeah.
is the country, and then Virginia is the state that I live in. And then Newport
Yeah.
News is the city of the state that I live in.
Yeah, it's impossible that there has a country inside of the America. Definitely not.
And then the continent is North America, obviously.
Yeah, I see. How's the life in America?
For a black man,
What?
it depends on where you are as a black guy.
Okay, cool.
It's okay though.
Uh,
Life is all right over here. But I used to be in the military, so I've been everywhere. Come on, why is he beating me?
yeah, guys, beat him, huh? Show the China
No.
power. Let him admit Taiwan is in China.
Listen, folks, I know we don't like our president, all right? But come on now. Come on.
Wait,
There we go.
I saw like you guys don't like your president, but you guys voted for him before.
I didn't vote for him.
I thought everyone was vote for
No,
him. I don't know.
some people vote for him, some don't. I didn't.
Like you mean farmer vote for him.
Farmers do. Farmers do, and they vote against their own interests. It don't make sense, but you know,
I think Donald Trump like a farmer.
Donald Trump is a narcissistic. Let me not talk about. I can't talk about him on this platform. They'll kick me off.
Really? Like in China now, you guys have the freedom. You guys say you have freedom, but it seems not.
Not
I
with
am
that guy.
Mahapet. Hi, I am Mahapet. Hi, I am Mahapet.
Hi,
I am Mahapet.
Guys, let's play the game. Come on, Tim, let's play the game. We still
know, I
need
hear you.
like 100 coins there.
Let me
We think Donald Trump is crazy too. He started a war everywhere. He started drama everywhere. He locked the president on the jail. Another president.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he did. I don't. I miss.
We
I
literally
miss. Barack,
surprised.
I miss Barack Obama.
Oh yeah, Obama is so cool. He's a gentleman. He's really
Yeah,
gentleman.
and Joe Biden.
Hi, I am Mahapet.
Yeah, they're real gentlemen.
Yeah.
Guys, snipe.
Snipe. 4
Snipe.
seconds. 4 seconds.
No, team,
1.
snipe them. Oh no.
Yeah.
You guys strong team.
Thank you guys for the win. Well, it was nice meeting you.
What's your name?
I'm Deontay. I'm hold on. Shout out to I Burn All My Broccoli, Melissa, Christine Life, Miss Fantastic. Appreciate you. I'm Deontay. I'm actually on a television show here in America. So,
Ooh,
yeah,
well,
I'm on a
I hope
reality show.
everything goes well to you.
You too. See you later.
See you later. Bye-bye.
She was pretty cool. We had, so obviously I had a misunderstanding about how they do things over there in the Republic of China. Over here, we consider Taiwan to be a country, so I guess it's different over there. But I used to be engaged to a Filipino woman from Taiwan, so I knew they spoke Chinese over there. Would you date another inmate? Absolutely not. You still live in Virginia? I sure do. Are you still with Destiny? Mama Nance, I was never with Destiny. You got me confused with Sean. I was with Nicole and Lindsay. But anyways, as I was saying, you ever in Portsmouth? I'm getting ready to be in Portsmouth because my spot over there, Rivers. Yeah, I go to Rivers sometimes over there. Lindsay is hot. You think so, Rizzo? Yeah, Lindsay is beautiful. I gotta give her that. She looked good on her maternity photos. But anyways, as I was saying, my trip. So I got invited to that baby shower a while ago before I was single, and obviously I wasn't supposed to go by myself, but I ended up going by myself, which was fine with me. But when I tell you that was the longest damn drive I ever had in my life, my Lord. On her maternity photos, what an odd comment. Okay, oh, don't perceive me. Let me cross my leg for you. What's so odd about that comment? V saying she looked pretty in her maternity photos. She did. So it's odd when I compliment somebody. Yeah, like I said, damn, she looked good in a bikini or something. Like I can't give nobody a compliment. Yeah, she looked nice in her dress and sitting on that horse. Just because it's my ex-girlfriend don't mean I can't compliment her. Obviously, we ain't beefing with each other, or I wouldn't be sending her no kind of compliment. So come up off your high horse. I'm just saying some men have pregnancy kinks. Okay, well don't put me in the same category with weird-ass men just because some men have pregnancy kinks. I ain't say nothing about having a kink. That's what I can't stand. I can't say nothing without y'all people perceiving something. Did I say anything sexual? I just said she was pretty. Lord have mercy. Anyways, getting back to what I was saying, that's the longest drive I ever had in my life, bro. I literally went through 9 states and drove straight 19 hours from Virginia through North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, all the way to Texas. That times mom said, you don't fly. I didn't fly this time because, now you got to have that real ID to get on domestic flights, which I don't have. I have a passport, but it need to be renewed. But I now know, since I hooked up with one of my homies when I went to Texas, if I would have known all you had to do was go in the airport and show your license and just pay a fee, and you still could have got on the flight, I probably would have just did that. But I didn't mind the drive anyways, because then I was like, I would have had to buy a plane ticket and then make sure I had a car to get around out there and find somewhere to stay. So it was probably better for me to just drive. But it was long. And see, I drove the whole time. I had planned on stopping because I was like, I ain't driving no straight 19 hours. But once I got going, when I got like, 7 hours in and I was feeling fine, I was like, man, I might as well keep on going. Like, it don't make no sense to stop now. I can go however many more hours. But then when I got to that 10th hour, and I realized I had 9 more to go, I was like, man. But it was just, once you get going, you don't want to stop. So I just kept going. Half the time I had to pee, and I ain't even want to stop to pee. Like, I stopped to get gas. That was it. Matter of fact, sometimes if I had to pee and I had a coffee cup, I ain't gonna lie. Benefits of being a man sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. If I had to pee and I had a coffee cup and I ain't feel like stopping, I knew how to position myself as I was driving and grab that coffee cup and, and position myself just the right way so that I can let loose and still get going. and then, and then just make sure I don't end up forgetting that that's pee up in that cup and drinking it. I didn't forget, thank God. But she said, yeah, because it's towns that's unsafe for black men. Oh, I don't know. I stopped wherever I needed gas at. I know all the states that I went through. I thought I wasn't going to never get out of Alabama, I swear. Or Louisiana. But when I got to Texas, though, I get a lot of love. Like, I get love everywhere I go at. Whenever I go out of town and I pronounce or I post, hey, I'm out here in the city or whatever. Typically, whoever's out there in the city that I'm at, usually always want to hit me up and see me or whatever. But Texas is something different, man. Like, I get a lot of love in Texas. And I really appreciate it. I enjoyed it, I announced that I was in Houston because my first stop was in Houston, obviously. So I could see Brittany and Ray for their baby shower. And I announced I was in Houston, and my phone just started blowing up. Where you at? Where you at? I want to meet you. I want to meet you. I want to see you. So it was great. The first thing I did was hooked up with my cousin, Damien. So shout out to Damien. I hooked up with my big cousin. I got to meet the rest of my extended family, his kids. Yeah, I still live in Virginia, Nene. That's where I'm at now. A lot of his kids a lot of the family didn't even know I was on TV till we started talking about it. And then they lost their minds. So that was cool. Then from there, I went to the baby shower. Now here's where a little bit of the controversy started, okay? Because obviously you had to be wearing a certain color when you went to that baby shower, blue, because they were having a boy. So I had an outfit already in mind that I was wearing. I had this baby blue tee with the white pants with some baby blue J's or whatever. However, what's up, Chase? What's up, Chase? I miss you. I was wondering where you was at. That's one of my favorites right there. Chase, good to see you. Good to see you. I miss you. But anyways, but then when I got there, man, I got insecure about what I had on. I was already running late. I've been good, Chase. I just got back home from Texas, long drive. But I was so insecure, and then I was running late. So I bought my little backup outfit, which was the outfit that you see me on in the pictures, that royal blue polo shirt. So right before I got out the car, I changed. I threw that on. You don't smoke or anything, do you? Of course I smoke. That's all I do. But I threw those J's on, and they weren't that clean. Okay, I admit that. They weren't that clean. That's because I ain't had time to clean them because it was last minute, and I was already running late because I saw Brittany and Ray walking in there. So I said, shit, I got to hurry up. So they seen me as I was walking up. They turned around like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, and I ran. So I ran. Chase, You said, where'd I post the photos? They on my TikTok. They on my TikTok. You gotta go look at them. They were terrible and dusty as fuck, old and dirty. Oh well, Jess, it won't about me. God damn, let me not cuss. It won't about me. It was about Brittany and Ray. It won't about how I looked. All right. Furthermore, I got a kid. So you think I care about some J's right now? No, I got other priorities, Jack. I got plenty of Jordans. Those were just the only Jordans that matched what I was wearing that particular day, okay? That's what's wrong with black people now. All you care about is damn Jordans and shit, instead of what your priorities is. What's wrong with our people now? But anyways, so I run in there to the event. That fit looked just fine. What you mean? That's right, Chase. See, I love my Chase there. She always got my back. But I run in there, man. Obviously, everybody's sitting down, so I look right crazy. I was like, sorry, I look right crazy. And I went over there and sat at the table with Chevelle and Indy and her mama. And for those of you that didn't know, me and Indy kind of had a falling out for a while. So we hadn't talked to each other for a few years. Because when I was with my kid's mom, obviously, Indy was one of those people that disagreed with that. So we kind of had a falling out and hadn't spoken in years. So when I got there, it was a bit awkward because I was talking to Chevelle the whole time. And then Indy was right there and her mom, and we wasn't talking right away. So it was awkward. I made my rounds. I, gave everybody a hug. I went and seen Dr. Reed, Brittany's mom. She looked beautiful. They all look beautiful. Brittany looked beautiful. Ray, my dog. They both look good. Dr. Reed looked beautiful. Brittany's sister, Natalie, her hair was slaying it. Man, everybody looked good. Brittany dad looked good. Ray grandmama, all of them. And, I was making my rounds because everybody loves seeing me when I come. And then it was Chevelle, so shout out to Chevelle, because if it wasn't Chevelle, I don't think me and Indy would have made up. But Chevelle, when I came back, she was like, so are y'all going to talk or what? Are y'all going to apologize to each other? Because this don't make no sense or whatever. So it was a little bit awkward at first, but then me and Indy ended up finally squashing whatever it was we had and became friends again. And it was beautiful because Indy has always been like my sister. So that was what's up. And then we continued on with the baby shower from there, and it was exciting. And yeah, man. Yolanda got up there and sang. Yolanda can sing, not sing. Yolanda can sing with an A. Y'all saw that on full display. My little singing I be doing ain't nothing compared to her. All right. So yeah, that was that. We did that. It was fun. And then I went on. Now, as a matter of fact, I forgot. First thing I did, shout out to my friend. I don't see her here in the live chat right now, but TB, shout out to her. She actually was the first person to entertain me when I went to Houston. So I met her here on TikTok. She's always on my lives, and she DM'd me while I was there, and she was nice. She took me. She took me out to dinner my first night there. No strings attached. She just wanted to be nice and show me a good time. And I appreciated that because I was hungry as hell from that long-ass drive. So, and I was exhausted, but I made time for her, her, because I knew she wanted to see me. So I just made the time, and she took me out, showed me a good time, and then I went on back to my room. So that was the first thing I did. But then after the shower, I left, I hung out in Houston for a little while longer than that. I left. You said, what did we eat, Chase? She took me to some taco place out there. It was crazy because I thought we was in the hood. Like, I was looking around and I seen all them girls. It was a lot of girls walking around out there. And I guess because I dated a stripper once before, I feel like I can spot them from a mile away. So I kept looking. I was like, I ain't even lying, but that looked like a dancer right there. And I was like, that looked like one right there too. And I was like, are we in the hood? And she was like, "No, you in Houston. That's how we dress in the summertime." I was like, "Oh, okay." But once I left the shower, I went back to my hotel room and pretty much chilled for the rest of the night in Houston. And then the next morning is when I got with that bald-headed guy that you see me on the pictures with on my other post. Short story about him, Aurora Ave. That's probably exactly what it was. So short story about that dude. He actually was in prison watching me on Love After Lockup. Each season I was on. He had a phone or something. How he got it in there, I don't know. But he was a guy in prison watching me. And so he used to DM me on Instagram all the time. And I replied to him, and he started sending me his books because he's a writer. So he started sending me his books in my P.O. box. And so when I got his books, I would share them in my stories on my social media. And so he told me some crazy shit. And he met his wife because of me. Because he said, you know how you used to share my books and stuff? I said, yeah. He was like, so I guess my wife followed you and you shared something in your story. And so she reached out to me, and that's how we met. And that is why he's in Houston, because that's where his wife is. So that made me feel good, because I was like, damn, bro, I helped you find your wife? Like that, damn, bro. Sometimes you don't know the impact you make on people. So that's crazy. And he bought breakfast for me, so that was what's up. Then from there, I went to Dallas, which was like 4 hours from Houston. So I went to Dallas, checked into my room. Evidently somebody seen me as I checked into my room. Like, somebody DM'd me on Facebook. I swore I just seen you. You had a powder blue shirt on. I see you taking stuff out your car and everything. I was like, what the fuck? I was looking around like, because they literally described me to a T. And evidently it was some woman that was at the hotel that I was staying at, or that stayed near there and would come by there frequently. And I guess she seen me. And the crazy part is I ended up interacting with her and actually met her. So she was nice, but that was freaky at first. But I went to Dallas, and first thing I did was went and seen Haley, and that's when the controversy really started. So not necessarily here on TikTok, but I took a picture with one of my other cast member friends, Haley from Love During Lockup. If you don't remember Haley, it's the white girl with the Cruella de Vil. She had the Cruella de Vil hairstyle that was like black and white. And she was with that guy Dalton, remember? Okay, Dalton! You know how she talk. You know what I mean? So she lives in Dallas, or in Fort Worth, actually. So I went to go see Haley. Who this texting me? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am talking about your TV. But anyways, yeah. I went, that threw me off, my bad. that threw me off. Sorry. But anyways, that's when the controversy started, man. Because evidently I can't have white friends. Let me just put it out there on Front Street. Evidently I am not allowed to have white friends. I swear to God. I posted that mess on my Instagram and my Facebook. And it's a clear difference. It's a clear difference in my comment section depending on who I post myself with. First of all, these people think that I'm trying to get with everybody I damn take a picture with. Every woman I post myself on a picture with, I am automatically either dating or trying to get with. I swear to God. I think people thinking I'm with Chevelle because I took a picture with her, thinking I'm with Andy. I said, boy, you can't make this shit up here. Then, because I took a picture with Haley, and even the people don't read the caption, dude. I straight put in the caption, I got lit with Haley and her wife. Emphasis on wife. But no. all people see is me on a picture with this white girl. A lot of them don't seem to even realize that that's another cast member. So they just see me on a picture with this white girl, and they is losing their damn minds. You know how many people I had to roast in my comment section? It don't even make no sense, man. You created your own narrative, now playing victim. Come on, son. First of all, with your weird ass name, Opulent Mammy, how am I playing victim right now? Because I'm speaking facts? How I'm playing victim? Because I'm speaking facts? You go in my comment section and tell me what you see. Matter of fact, you got to go. Because I don't even know who you is, since I'm playing victim. If I'm playing victim, then you can dismiss yourself. Hold up. See, you got me. I got people trying to battle me, and you over here killing my mood. Crazy people. But God forbid, people don't read the captions, man. So, but anyways, I got with Haley and hung out with her and her wife. We got lit together. You know what I'm saying? We had a good time. And then I went off from there and met up with one of my friends, Jay. One of my longtime friends who finally got to meet me in person. So I hung out with her and her sister and her boyfriend. We went to, it was nice because I ain't even do nothing fancy. We just went to a little bar and threw darts and just enjoyed the night. That was it. You know, sometimes you just need the simple stuff. And then I just went back to my hotel room and chill. You know, no, then I drove to this casino. Then I ended up driving to this casino later on throughout that night. I think it was in Oklahoma, actually. It's called Windstar or Windstar or something like that. Something like that. Because I had this one fan of mine that really, really wanted to meet me. And like I said, I kept trying to make time for everybody. Windsor, yeah, that's what it's called. I kept trying to make time for everybody. So I made time for all the people that I could. And so I made this woman wanted to hang out, her and her husband wanted to hang out with me. And I really didn't feel like going because I was tired from the switching time zones and the driving and all that. But I was only there for a period of time. I ain't want to let people down. So, and I do like going to the casino. And quite frankly, she offered me, you know, $100 to come gamble with them. So I took that offer. And I went to, Windstar, that's what it's called. Yeah, I went there to Oklahoma because I wasn't that far from there. It was a nice casino, actually. I think I took a picture. I think I did. Yeah, I sure did. Yeah, see, I took a picture of this place. Nice casino. And then I met up with them. Did you win? You see, that's the thing. I actually didn't play anything. Sweet lady, she did give me $100. So that was real nice of her. And I had planned on playing it. But see, I met her and her husband. And they made me rethink of how I gamble when I go to casinos. Because I guess her husband is like a professional at that. So they taught me that if you look at certain games, sometimes you got to look at what's the plays on it, like what's been played on it. Because a lot of people don't realize when these machines is about to pay out. So they will walk around and look at certain machines and look at what's being played. And if somebody was at a certain machine that they knew was about to pay out, they would just sit there for a minute and hope that they get up. And that's how they make their money. And they had like $400,000 or whatever just doing stuff like that. So it really made me take a step back and rethink of the way because I just would go to whatever the flashing machine was. So I was like, wow, this is crazy. But they were sweet, down to earth. And they had a whole gang. It wasn't just them. They had a whole gang of people in there doing that. Like, it was a whole network of them walking around, scouting out these certain gangs, and they were all working in unison. So I ain't never seen nothing like that, but it was crazy. I'm sorry I got all these people up here trying to battle me, and I keep denying it. I just was trying to get my story out. But I got it out now, so... Chase, if you still up here, I love you to death, man. Shout out to Chase. What's up, Risa? Shout out Mercedes and Franco. Shout out to you. And then from there, once I left Dallas, I took one last stop to this city in Texas called Clyde, which is like a very small town, 2 hours outside of Dallas. Because I had a friend out there I went to go visit. So I went to Clyde and spent my last, day in Texas there. And then I left yesterday morning at like 6 something in the morning. I was planning on going to Nashville and seeing one of my other friends. However, it became apparent that I wasn't going to reach them. So instead of me wasting my time going to Nashville, I was the talk of the internet for visiting friends, seriously. So instead of me wasting my time going to Nashville, I just came on back home, which was like a 21-hour drive. So I literally just got back home a few hours ago. And I left yesterday morning at like 6 in the morning. So you can imagine how exhausted I was. I'm just now waking up from my nap. But yeah. Yes, I was the talk of the internet. Torta Lover said, what is the origin of your last name? Oh, so my last name is Sierra. It comes from my Puerto Rican heritage. My dad is half Puerto Rican. That's where it comes from. My dad is, what's up, Nola girl? My dad is black, and my dad is half black and half Puerto Rican. My grandmama is black. My granddaddy is full-blood Puerto Rican. So that's where it comes from. And then my middle name is also my dad's, which is Rodriguez. The only thing I didn't get of my dad's was his first name. His first name is Felix. CMO0870 said, you only shout out certain people. Well, shout out to you, CMO0870. See, I shout out when I see them. You see how easy that works? Because, see, I know what you're trying to insinuate. So you're wrong. What? Okay, Afro Latino, I see you. Yeah, technically. A lot of people can, some people see it in me. Some people don't, but some people do. There was a girl that was at the baby shower that we were at. She was talking to me because we talked on the phone after I left there, and she was saying, I can see through your hair that you were mixed with. And my hair is short right now, so I was like, I don't know how you saw that. I know you can see it when I have a little bit more hair on my hair. Because if I get it wet or something, you can see the pattern. You can see how, it flows. But when it's short, I didn't think you could see it. But she said, I can see by the way your hair designs or something. Risa C said, talking about some sir stop. Stop with what? What? See, that's what's wrong with black people. Black people so damn ignorant sometimes. They think that just because you dark skinned, that means you just all the way black. No, and that nothing else. No. Yes, I'm Hispanic also, whether you want to admit that or not. Thank you, Nola girl, for the TGIF. But I had to get one in right quick because I've been slacking on the battles because I've been gone all week. So I will definitely be back up here tomorrow to run it back. Probably sometime in the morning time or in the afternoon. And I'll be back tomorrow night too to run it back. So Hispanic people come in all shades. Absolutely. Have you seen Dominican folks? Come on now. She said, well, run it back then. Definitely. Sorry, y'all. What's up from Rhode Island? I need to visit that. But now that that's all out of the way, now that I got, I needed that too. I really needed that time with my friends because I felt like I've been isolated for so long. I just been just sitting around for so long. I needed to get out there. I just needed to get the stress off my mind for a minute. So it felt good to get out there and see some of my friends. I'm an Aries, Jennifer. But now it's time to get back to business. So now it's back to the business. I got the fun out. Now it's back to business. It's back to taking care of what I need to take care of. As far as what my number one priority is, which is my boy. So my son turned 10 months yesterday. Crazy. I'm gonna have a 1-year-old in 2 months. Heartbreaking because I still ain't seen him since March the 19th, unfortunately. But, I'm still going through the process, so it's only a matter of time. But it sucks as a dad when you missing all these developmental moments. Sometimes it's a sacrifice you gotta make, though. Absolutely, Shayna Randall. And then the crazy thing is, the most unlikeliest people just keep sending me things. People you wouldn't think. So I appreciate it all. You're a good dad. Thank you. Well, anyways, I guess I don't have too many more battles right now. I should probably run it back maybe here in a few hours or so, but I gotta step out to take care of some stuff right quick. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. It was good coming up here, catching up with you guys. Do you have a special lady in your life now who treats you good? I do not. I probably ain't gonna never find that at this point, but it's nice of you to ask. But anyways, man, I'm back now, so be prepared to see me running it back more and more and more. And yeah. When the next time you come to Vegas, probably October. I ain't even gonna tell you no lie. And I gotta get prepared to get on FanDuel because I think the Lakers game is on. And I need for the Houston Rockets to come through for me. All right, I need the Houston Rockets to come through for me and pull this off. So I need to be paying attention to that. All right. So anyways, I'm gonna holler at y'all. All right, I'm out.